So that brings us to today, 10 days ago when we made a trade, and for the third attempt, this time we got Jeremy Lin. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Jeremy. We have his uniform, and give him a big welcome to Los Angeles.
Well, I mean, I was traded here, so I guess, and I had no idea that it was coming because I hadn't heard about it. And the only thing I had been hearing the whole time was names of other teams. And so when I got the call, I was just stunned. I was like, "What? The Lakers?" And your second question, I think it'll be great. I think I've had the opportunity to be able to play with a few really good players, with Carmelo, James Harden, and now Kobe. And I think I'll be able to learn a lot from him. And he's been there, and he's done it, and he's won at the highest level. And I'm just excited to be able to learn from him, to be honest, and see how he approaches everything. Because I've developed like my own, maybe my own structure, my own rhythm of how I approach the season and what my workouts look like, but I would love to see what his look like as well. Yeah, we've exchanged text messages and stuff. I was in Shanghai at the time, so it was a really weird time difference, but we've talked a little bit here and there. And the one thing that he kind of just told me was we have a lot of work to do, and I think that's 100% accurate. And I think as long as we come in with that mindset of really having to work and understanding that we have to earn everything, I think we'll be okay. It's huge. Well, first, Kobe is just an idol in Asia, obviously, and so the day it was funny. It was just like all red Rockets, and then the minute that I had signed, came back and got my physical, and went back to Asia, everything was yellow, and like. It was just like everybody was wearing only yellow. And so it was funny. It was like, it's like the jerseys were already bought. They've already owned Lakers apparel. And that's definitely something that I noticed. I was just like, wow, that was fast. I was like trying to find some Lakers stuff myself, like trying to get a hat or something. And everyone else had it already. I was like, all right. Well, there's a couple of reasons. I like number 7, and that's it has a lot of meaning to me, and that's the number that I came into the league with in summer league. But Xavier Henry is number 7 here, and 17 has been a special number to me as well. I wore it in the D League, and I wore it in New York when I wore it in the D League when I was with the Reno Bighorns, and I wore it in New York. And I felt like this was a good time to go back to that number.